Some people think mixed martial arts are just for rebel badasses. They were wrong. They think that it promotes an environment of uncontrolled aggression, exclusion, and an extreme sense of individualism and isolation among participants. I traveled to Monroe County Martial Arts to find out what type of training environment they promote. Lead instructor, David Miller.
The type of environment I want at Monroe County Martial Arts in my Thai boxing and in my mixed martial arts class is I want the type of class that everyone is comfortable joining. All different types of body types, all different types of personalities, all different walks of life. I've got students, I've got professional people, I've got white collar, I've got blue collar. I've got, all different, men, women, black, white, everybody's welcome here. And that's very important to me, because then when you have that kind of environment where everybody feels welcome, as time goes by, everybody can walk in and relate to somebody else who's on the mat and say, hey, I belong here. Hey, I could fit in here.
So anyone can fit in, but what type of person can actually be successful in MMA? Mixed martial arts instructor, Brian Heater.
The people who are going to do the best, if they're not going to compete, if they just want to study the art, I think this goes with pretty much anything you want to try. People who are humble, and they're not afraid of, if they're not worried about their ego, if they're willing to make mistakes and then work to fix them, those people are going to succeed no matter what they do. Now, if you're going to fight, it sure helps to be very athletically talented, and it sure helps to be a real tough guy with a head full of rocks, as opposed to having a glass chin. But just from studying the art and growing as a person, I think anybody can do this stuff. But the people who are going to succeed and enjoy this sort of thing are the people who are not afraid to make mistakes, and they're humble, and they're willing to do what they're told and keep working at it.
Lots of people join martial arts, and I've heard somebody say, one of my instructors say one time, that anybody can do the martial arts, but it's not for everybody. And I think the dividing line is that people who join the martial arts and stay in the martial arts are generally the kind of people who are driven by what's inside them versus external praise. So they don't come here for a crowd. They don't come here for, big people in the stands, waving at them and telling them, hey, you're doing a great job. They come here, and the people that stick are just generally the kind of people who work hard because they're internally motivated and driven versus somebody who wants a lot of attention.
And believe it or not, mixed martial arts can actually foster strong friendships.
It's kind of funny. I've not been in the military, but I think there are friendships that are built that are just so much stronger than in the outside world or the non-military world, because of the shared the hardships. I mean, when you fight together, that's you learn to rely on each other. And when a good friend of yours punches you in the face and you punch him right back, yeah, it is fun. It does kind of build the friendship even stronger, because you can do that and know he's going to do the same thing right back to you. And a lot of people, they may not understand that, but that's the way it works.
So that's what the instructors have to say, but what do the students have to say about the mixed martial arts training environment? Student Andy Doolin.
The instructors here, Kunku Dave, Kunku Keith, and Kunku Brian, Mr. Ice, welcome me with open arms, and they make you feel comfortable as soon as you walk in the door. And as far as the more experienced guys, the way they treat you, they treat you like you're one of the team, even though you don't know them really. You're just getting to know them, but I can tell they respect you for being here, and that they're excited to see new guys here, and to know that you want to be here and train and get better. So they welcome you pretty well.
So the mixed martial arts environment is not one of hostility and isolation, but of acceptance and friendship.